beautiful conditions. Beautiful. It's 1:30 p.m. in Eastfield at Little Gransden, and we have some variable light winds. Mr. Lee Leach, this one is for you. I'm going to pull my trims to 0 for this launch. So Lee looked at my takeoff yesterday and saw me not climbing very well on launch and just made a suggestion. Why not try a 0 on nil-wind launch? So give it a go, see what happens. Tell you what, I'm going to go with 1 on the trims for launch. Small compromise. I usually trim out to 3, and if it's windy go to 4 or 5 on my launches. Forecast says 3 miles an hour gusting 5, but I'd say it's more like 1 gusting 2. 5 pulls, so maybe slightly over-primed it. That sock is coming from north-northeast and I'm laid out southwest, so southeast. Again, decision time. Is it a relayout or let's lay out into wind like a good paramotorist. Come on, son. You had it.
So it's the 30th of November 2022. 3 of us today. It's myself, Eric and Chris. We're going to fly to Newmarket, and the plan is to go over this little quarry here up to Newmarket. I think there's a railway, so I'm going to plan to fly along that up to Newmarket, down the racecourse, and then over to Waterbeach, and then from Waterbeach back to Little Gransden. Now we are looking up at the clouds and thinking we can get above those, so we decide to do that on the way back. So we're going to fly to Newmarket first, and then on the way back from Newmarket head up into the clouds for a lovely above the clouds sunset. My favourite thing. So found the railway. This line goes between Cambridge and Ipswich. Trains don't go along here very frequently. I think it's once an hour or something like that each way. So we're going to fly along here. This goes up to Newmarket, so almost there now. So we're quite fortunate today. There's been a lot of fog around, so we've had a month of wet, windy weather, followed by days of low-level cloud and fog, and it was foggy this morning, in fact. And this weather window opened up, so thought we'll have to take advantage. So here's Newmarket. I saw some horses, it looked like they were parading, so I decided not to go over the town itself in case I freaked them out. And there's Newmarket Racecourse. So we're going to do a cheeky little foot drag along the racecourse. There's no one around, there's no horses about, so why not? So I've flown over this course before, and over to the left there's usually horses, so we decide to go over the road so as to not to scare the horses. Race courses are way more skittish than normal horses. So we're now flying over Swaffham Prior with its twin churches, which have been there since the 12th century. So on our way back on the edge of Cambridge, and we see this lovely cloud here, so why not head upwards and over the clouds back to the airfield. And what's some spectacular views again. So I feel so fortunate to be able to do this. My last video was shot only 2 days before this flight, and did a similar thing, flying above the clouds at sunset. Quite lucky this time of year because of the temperature and the humidity and the pressure. Those things combined seems to lead to the clouds being quite low down. I'm only at about 1,500 to 2,000 feet here, so I don't have to go too high up. Temperature's quite cold though. I have a thermometer with me, and the temperature here is 3 degrees C. Such a good sight after seeing greyness and drizzle and rain for such a long time. To be up into blue sky and sunshine, it's just fantastic. There goes Chris above. I love the way these different cloud layers form. So I see this one cloud just sticking up, and I think why not I just fly straight through it. The other guys have dropped down below, so I know I'm not going to hit them at the other side. And here I am popping out, and just now need to look for a little hole to drop through to the airfield. As you can see, the clouds are quite broken anyway. So there's the field below, just dropping down through this little gap here and come in for a landing. What a lovely flight. So this flight was about 2 hours long, just about perfect. Really enjoyed it. It's really smooth conditions, no turbulence at all. That's one of the great things about flying this time of year. It tends to be very smooth.
Ah, nice. What a lovely flight. Here comes Chris. Sweet. So where's he going to land? Okay, let's have a walk. What's an afternoon stroll back to the car?